Ah! Hi. Hello. Welcome to my living room. Or, I guess, my not living room. Technically, we're in the dining room, but whatever. Welcome in. What's up, food? How's it going? Good to see you. I see you over on YouTube as well. Thank you for being Schrodinger's viewer. I hope your night's going well. How are you? I'm doing okay. I'm really tired, for being honest. I am sleepy. I am feeling my fucky schedule this week, and I'm trying to stay with it, but I'm doing all right. How are you, food? All right, let's see. It's Wednesday. I think I had to question myself on what day it actually was. I was like, am I supposed to stream today? I think I am. It feels like a day that I stream on, so we're gonna go live and do that thing. And here we are. So welcome in. Okay. You're trying to stay sane. Why are you trying to stay? I mean, same, man. 100%. I'm trying to stay sane too. But what's got your sanity at risk? I'm curious, as I always am. All right, let's see. Everything is good. We got that. We don't have a category, which is kind of strange. Let's fix that. There we go. Yeah, update. Update. Do it, Twitch. I dare ya. There we go. Okay, cool. Your mind is going all over the place. Dude, same. My mind is everywhere all at once. All at once. But I'm sorry that you're having some trouble keeping your brain unscattered. That's always a fun time. Mine's mostly just because my sleep schedule has been fucked. I worked 4 p.m. to 1 a.m. on Monday, and then I worked noon to 5, and now I'm back to my regular schedule on Wednesdays, which is 6 a.m. to 2. And my brain is all sorts of fucked up from all of that. So like, oh my god. I have no sense of time or placement or you say sleep, what is that word? For real! Oh my god, I tried to take a nap before stream. And I did take a nap. I ended up like crashing soup, but I crashed a little too hard. Like right before stream, I woke up like 20 minutes ago. I had a horror movie dream. I guess you could say it was a nightmare. I don't have nightmares very often, and like this wasn't, I don't know, I guess this was a nightmare. Let's get a camera set up while we're talking. Yeah, I had a weird fucking dream that I was in like an arcade. You're gonna see my messy desk for a minute here. Oh, I guess it's not super bad because you're zoomed in. But what movie was it? So I had a dream that I was in an arcade, like one of the old like cabinet arcades with like the big joystick type arcades. And I don't know what I was doing there. I think I was just like fucking around, you know, playing games like you do. And all of a sudden all the lights go out and there's kids everywhere. Kids are running around doing arcade shit. They're playing the games. And all of a sudden in the dream, all the lights go out. Like everything's dead. All the cabinets go dead. The lights, it's pitch black. I'm trying to move through things and I'm not trying to like hurt anybody, like bumping into, because I know there's kids everywhere. So I'm trying to like keep my arms in and not like bump anybody. I'm trying to get through. And then there's this voice that comes through from outside. And I'm like, I fucking know that voice. And it was Baby Firefly's voice from House of a Thousand Corpses. And I'm like, oh shit, that's not a voice I want to hear in my dream. And like, I don't know if I was aware that it was a dream, but I knew that like I was in a place that I'm not normally in real life. So I was like, oh fuck, that's not a voice that I want to hear here right now. So what's up, Cheeto? Welcome in. We're talking about nightmares, I guess. How's your day going? Happy Wednesday. So in this dream, like I'm in this arcade and it's dark, and so I'm like, okay, fuck. Well, I can't go out the front door because I know there's someone not good out there. And welcome in, Vengeance. How's it going? Good to see you. I guess I could do this too. Wah. Or do the cute, what's the other one? There we go. So there's this voice outside. I'm like, okay, all right, we gotta chill. I know that voice and it's not a good voice, so we're gonna stay in here. That's an interesting, right? No, it gets worse. Like, so I hear this lady's voice outside, my baby Firefly's voice outside. I'm like, oh shit, I can't go out the front door. So I kind of like try, and it's kind of like a pizza parlor place, so they have all the like really bad curtain, like old timey curtains over the window. And so I kind of like try and like nudge a curtain to the side to see out. But like before I do that, I see a hat and like long hair, and it's a man, it's a guy, and I'm like, oh fuck, that's not good either. That guy can't see me in here because he's probably... And so, like, I duck down below the window, and, like, I look up, and as I look up, a shotgun barrel comes through the window, and I'm like, oh, things are gonna go down. This is not good. So I'm just, like, sitting there, and then they fire the shotguns, but it's not, like, twice like a normal it's, like, continuously, and it's so fucking loud in the dream. I'm just like, oh, my God, what the hell? And I wake up, and I have subconsciously pulled my blankets over my head, and I'm breathing like super heavy. Like the shots were so loud in my dream, and I like wake up and I'm like, oh, what the fuck? I don't sleep with my blankets over my head. Like I don't like feeling my breath on my face. I don't. It's weird. So I woke up and I'm just like, okay, I guess that was my nap, and so I'm here after my weird House of a Thousand Corpses, pizza parlor, arcade nightmare. I haven't had a nightmare in a while, and so now I'm just like, what the fuck? But my sleep schedule's all fucky and gross, so that's probably it. I'm feeling pretty fucking fast today. Gotta go fast. Why are you feeling fast? So you're feeling the punk rock? That's okay. Maybe it'll get me going, because I am so tired right now. This week is kicking my ass to something terrible. Yeah, Nuka, it was... I have weird dreams, and I remember those weird dreams pretty well. But when I have weird dreams that are super visceral, like, I don't know if someone knocked on the door while I was asleep, or, like, the neighbors were doing something loud or whatever, but the shotgun shots in that dream were so fucking loud. They were so creepy and ridiculous. I was not a fan. I was not a fan at all. Okay, let's get... It started in here. Let's get this camera a little more centered and a little zoomed out. We're actually going to use this camera right now. I'm just getting things kind of set up, because we will in a moment here. We do need to make... You know what? Fuck it. Let's just do it analog-wise. I need to grab a notebook really quick. You need some calming tea. I'm drinking a sour green apple energy drink right now. Does that count? Your nightmare usually I get eaten alive or chased by a thing I can't run from. I hate those. I hate those so much. Usually my nightmare... I did have a nightmare where I was being chased by Elon Musk. That fucking sucked. I cut his hands up because I was like, no, motherfucker. You're gonna bear your wounds in public. You can't hide this shit. No, that will wake you up, though. It will. Maybe I'll make some tea, too. Okay, cool. I put the kettle on. I got a notebook. We got a tablet here that we're gonna use in a little bit, because it needs to let my brain wake up. Also, we have a few random analog tasks that we need to do first for some a project that I'm working on. So we gotta get our ducks in a row. Got so much shit on my desk right now. Having tea with caffeine because this day needs it? Oh, man. This whole week of mine needs some caffeine. Like, turns out working a night shift and then working a mid and then working early morning kind of fucks with you, but there's nothing stopping them from scheduling me that, so that kind of sucked, but here we are. Okay, cool. So today we gotta break a mirror. It's just a small mirror, nobody worry. We gotta make fake Polaroids. We gotta make some confetti. Cool, cool, cool. Let's see what else we gotta do. Oh, right, we gotta disassemble. Disassemble 2 tiny drink umbrellas. So I'm just gonna put disassemble umbrellas. Let's see. Anything else we need to do? Guys. Guys. Hey. Calm your shit. That's right. I'm talking to you. Oh, no, they're gonna fight. Okay. Night shift kind of sucks. That's the hardest on health. Yeah, it does. When I was at work, I put on punk music, and I felt like I was moving as fast as Joey Jordison played drums. Damn, nice. That's really fast. Anything like in specific got you feeling fast? Did I miss that? I played it at work, and it was your best decision. Nice, nice. Just got the spirit of Sonic in you. What the fuck else did I? Oh, right, we need to rip up some Kodak photos. We're doing a multimedia one-page zine, and so it's gonna have a lot of stuff on it, random shit that I'm gonna like glue down to the paper, and then I'm gonna photocopy the paper, and that'll make it a flat zine. But there's a lot of like props and stuff I need to make for it first, so that's what we're gonna work on today. For a couple hours, while I can hold out because I'm really fucking tired. Yeah, night shift does really suck. I'm only put on one night shift a quarter, so 4 times a year I have to work night shift. My usual shift is like 7 a.m. to 3. On Wednesdays it's 6 a.m. to 3. So this week they had me work 4 p.m. to 1 a.m. noon to 5 p.m. and then today I went back in at 6 a.m. until 2. And then tomorrow I'm back to my normal 7 a.m. bullshit. So my brain has no idea what's happening right now. And honestly, neither do I. I agree with it. This is bullshit. So, yeah. I didn't even have any headphones for my night shift either. I was fucking raw dogging my night shift to the overhead grocery store music. All right, so chat, do you want to start with, because we have 5 things we need to do. We need to break a mirror, we need to make fake Polaroids, we need to make confetti, we need to disassemble umbrellas, and we need to rip up some Kodak photos. What do you guys want to start with tonight? Because my brain is fried. Just decided, let's put on some punk music and it may work out or not. Luckily it works. That unhinged speed. If I'm like in a manic mood, ripping! Okay, cool. Here are some of them. These aren't actually Kodak photos. These are from what I can tell, these are a educational flashcard system. Like, this is one of the pictures, right? Lady reaching for pills. Back says, frustrated, angry, helpless, and desperate. I don't know what the purpose of these cards were, because, like, this just, to me, looks, yeah, well, okay, pretty helpless, but, so these are some of the ones we're ripping up, but there's a couple more. I went to this place called Scrap, where I got the, crayons, and I got, like, a blind pack of, old photos that people had donated. And there's a couple in here that I want to rip up for this zine. We also need to get a zine blank out so we know what kind of space we're working with. I've fallen and I can't get up. I feel that. We're making, just for reference, the other stuff that we're doing. These are the umbrellas that we're taking apart because they have to lay flat in the zine. I have a purple one somewhere. I'm not sure where it went. And then we're making some confetti out of this Christmas ribbon stuff. And this is the mirror that we're breaking. Ooh, you can see everything above me right now. Ooh. Because we don't need the actual mirror. We don't need this thing on the top. We just want the glass from the inside of it. And it's already cracked, so I didn't feel too bad about swiping it from the secondhand store. And I paid for it. I didn't swipe it. But get the glass out from the inside of it. All right, let's start with ripping up some codecs. Confetti, please. Oh, wait. Confetti, please. I want to see. Okay, we'll do confetti second. And we'll do these first. So I thought this was a really creepy Polaroid. I picked this one out. The rest of these are all blind grabs because I didn't know. Got like weird, random, candid photos. A lot of these are pictures of somebody's like plants and shit. I don't know why. This is a really interesting one, I thought, because it's a dead plant in a pot with a like poop scooper behind it for like animals. We're not going to use that one, but I found it interesting. I got someone's grandma in here during their 95th birthday, it looks like, on the balloon. Grandma Graham's happy. Oh, that unhinged speed, yeah. Guess it also helps that I'm an extrovert because I just feed off of that kind of energy. See, I like being social. I think I'm an ambivert, but the amount of time that I need to recoup from being social is quite a bit. If I go to like a big event or something, which is rare, I usually have to take a little bit of time to... There's pictures of lions in here. Like, you can't really see them in the back there because of the light, but... There's some weird pictures in here. I usually have to take quite a long time to... I think I want to rip that one up because the angle's in it. This one might be cool. Might not, though, yet. Tigers. This must have been from a zoo. Something. I'm looking more for, like, domestic things that I can rip up. That one's pretty good. We'll say that as a maybe. Fucking giraffe. I'm a giraffe! Lots of pictures of elephants. We have these people. No idea who they are. I do like this one. I think this one might get ripped up because it's just since that random guy painting his house. No idea where that came from. This is a very misty one. I like that. Picture of the land of port. And we're back to the beginning. Alright, I think we'll go with those ones. And then, did I take the curb one out? I didn't. I'm going to use the one that's of the curb, too. But yeah, the store that I got these at is a trip. It's just a bunch of random... Like, they have old photo slides that people got rid of. They have a giant barrel of photo slides that you can go through and pick out a handful for, like, 50 cents. Random photos, random postcards. So many postcards that you can buy. Colored pencils and half-used paint and costume supplies and all sorts of stuff. Alright, so we have these cards. I don't know if I want to use any of these specific. Maybe I want to use the lonely guy. What is this one? Lonely, depressed, forlorn, and dejected. So one's in here. I don't know. I don't know what these cards... This person is sick? Is this one sick? Miserable, sick, suffering, uncomfortable, and pathetic. All of these are very bad emotions to have for some reason. Used to think I was an extrovert because I could easily talk to strangers. That was not, in fact, true. I'm more introverted now than I used to be. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm an ambivert because I don't dislike talking to people. I really like being social, and I'm horrible at starting conversations, and I'll probably like not talk to anyone at an event unless they talk to me. But I do enjoy talking and being, you know, around people. It's just at the end of the night, like, or the end of the day, if I come home, I'm just like, okay, I need to not see anybody for like 5 years. All right, I think I left. Oh no, it's right here. All right, so House Party. This is the zine that we're gonna work on today. It's called House Party because it corresponds with a song intro track type thing that I released for my music project on YouTube a couple weeks ago. And we did like some weird kind of VHS footage to it. But it also has like a field notes thing that I did for it. So that's what we're working on today. Did my little template at work. It's a mess. But this one has the confetti in it. This also has a card that I need to cut in half. I need to find a Suicide King in a deck and cut that apart, and some streamers, it looks like. I forgot to grab those. They're in the closet. We can get those later. These, however, are going to go in one for a song called Ugly Thing. And that's this zine, which is same project, different song, which will be published in the near future. I still have to shoot some of the video for this, but this one, like this piece right here, is part of a Polaroid or a Kodak picture, one of these that we're gonna rip up. What's up, Moonflower? Welcome in. How's it going? Poor sad man. The sad man sits alone. Hope this isn't on. You guys can't hear that, right? Hopefully not. That keyboard's on, but we're gonna pretend that it's not doing anything. How's your night going, Moonflower? Feel like I'm in a Porsche going 300 miles an hour. I feel like I'm in a Volkswagen Bug stuck at customs trying to get into, like, Sweden or someplace. I'm not going very fast at all, but that's okay. Yeah. So it looks like this is about the right size. Like, I think I want to cut some of the grass off so we get the curb as well. We'll go with that. I want the nice side on it, though. Sea of Truth. I've been listening to this album a lot lately. Oh, yeah, the gift of the day is not ramen. Oh, I need to change that. Because it is most definitely not ramen. Rest in peace, Jane Goodall. Thank you for being one of the most wonderful human beings. And being nice to animals. Alright, is Jane Goodall, who died today. There we go. Okay, cool. Not cool, but it is a thing. She will be missed, indeed. Indeed. I found that out. I saw something about Jane Goodall earlier, but it didn't really register to me. And then I, like, actually saw why I had seen things about Jane Goodall, and I got sad. But these things happen. I don't think this one fits. I think this one fits the least. What should we do on this one? Should we do a night sunset scene, or should we do flowers for this little bottom piece right here? Because this is going to be a stick. We're going to have a stick with a whole bunch of little crumblies around it. These are going to be like little tiny, like photo booth size pictures, and then we're going to have that mirror on the sides up here. I feel like work has invaded my playlist. What's up, Neo? Welcome in. I think between these two, I think Night's gonna fit more. Didn't think about what the news blurb picture was. I saw, it was only something on social media. I saw a picture of Jane Goodall and, what's her name? Greta Thunberg. But I didn't, I saw something about, like, keep their voyage safe because Greta's on that boat that's targeted right now. But it didn't register to me, like, what, I thought just Jane Goodall was a part of that. She's not. They were talking about her spirit. Maniac, I know. Just checking in for signs of food poisoning. Glad Goji's cooking turned out. It looked tasty. It was tasty. It was very good. I was thoroughly satisfied and impressed. Gotta figure out what I'm making for dinner tonight. You know, after my nightmare, I have zero energy. I do got some pork chops though, so I might cook those. Go, a little sunset action. I like that. I appreciate you checking in though. No signs so far. I'll let you know if that changes though. I need to go get a stick from outside for this one too. Alright, cool. Did this need any more? Maniac, I know. I guess we could put one in here behind this. Like these flowers. But then again, we do have like a black glove down here, so might not. We could also take the house. The house might be more interesting than the flowers, just given the rest of the page. Right, these are the pieces that I'm using. These are the pieces that we're saving for other things. Now I have to remember what other college chow. Neglect meals I still remember. Oh my goodness. College chow. I remember one that I did a lot when I was in college was, it's gonna sound so fucking gross, but it was actually really good. The oil, garlic, onions in a pan. Get them all heated up and going. And then I would add a can of garbanzo beans. Throw it in the pan. Mash them all up so it was kind of like a falafel deconstructed type situation. Cook those, get those going. Then I put a can of tuna in there for some protein. Have that going. And then add fry sauce to it, so I had carbs, protein, and fat, and just eat that, or like put it in tortillas or whatever. It sounds really fucking gross, but it was so good. It was very tasty, especially with like some chili powder in there. Okay, these butterfly wings on the sides here are going to be, there we go, the ones that we dissected on camera a while ago. Those two butterflies are going to be in the next two videos that are going to come out on my music YouTube page, which I just started. And it's different from my other YouTube page. I guess I should like promote that since that's a different thing entirely and nobody knows it exists. One second. See if I can find my other page really quick. Yeah, so all of my music stuff that I've been working on is going to be posted here. There's only one video up right now, and the audio is kind of traumatizing, so trigger warning. But I do have two other videos that are going to go up soon. Fucking love this song. This song especially. Yeah, the one dish I managed to teach Avery before they moved out. Kraft mac and cheese and a can of chili. Oh, hell yeah, chili mac. Okay, that's what I needed to do for the Kodak photos, is just get these little bits for the one zine. Because they're kind of the basis that everything else stacks on top of. I I think our next thing is going to be that mirror. So I'm going to put... This is the mirror that we're breaking. Hey. And, I'm going to put the mic over just a little bit so it's not... It's actually kind of a cool picture. You can see the bottom side of my chin, though. Not sure how I feel about that. I'll put this all the way over here, though. Should I put this in a bag or something first so I don't lacerate myself? That might be smart. Boom. Trader Joe's for the win. What else did I eat? I don't remember a ton of meals that I ate in college. When I was in college, the last half of me living in college, I do remember doing beans and rice a lot. Like black beans, rice, avocado when I could swing it, and like some Cholula on there. Alright, loud noise. I tried the back to see if that would do it. I don't think that did it, though. We'll have to do it this way. Did that sound like shattering at all? That did nothing! What the fuck? Indestructible mirror. Like, I can hear it, like, creaking in there. Rude. Big rude. Okay. Don't do this at home, kids. Are you breaking? Like, at all? What the fuck? I picked this mirror because it was like a cheap-ass toy mirror. Alright, we gotta go find a fucking hammer. I thought I knew where a hammer was. Apparently it didn't. Might not do it. We could just step on it, too. Could drop something heavy on it. Where's Indy? That's why I won't break. Toys are made to not break, so it's most likely acrylic. Fuck! Hi, Aaron. Hold on. I don't want to be too loud. God damn, that thing is solid! I think Goji has the hammer right now, too, so alright, we might not be shattering a mirror. Because holy shit. Bet if I throw it, it'll do it. If you got a drill, you can probably drill a few holes and then pry it that way. Because, like, I can hear it, like, creaking. Damn, I don't have a drill at all. Wait, can I just, okay, hold. I'm like putting my full weight on this underneath the leg of my chair. Oh wait, there's a weight right there. I'm convinced. I think it's the flexibility of the acrylic that's causing the issue. You might need something to pull it forward. Either that or kill it with fire. Kill it with fire? I mean, I'm pretty sure this is just a glass mirror in here. We just wanted the glass out of it. Like, we wanted it broken. Hi. God damn. Okay, that's indestructible. Let's move on to some confetti, and then I'll try and find a hammer on break so we can just like bash it to shit out on the balcony. What the hell? Okay. Let's move on to confetti making. This is a weird mixed bag of things that we're doing on stream today, chat. What was this? Oh yeah, for the last, like, I should probably do this into a bowl, huh? Smart. Smart. Doesn't sound like glass. If the front of the hammer doesn't work, try making some cracks with the claw portion. Will do. That doesn't sound like glass to you? Because I don't think it's it's super thin, too. Like, the side of the mirror kind of sits in there. And it's not a very thin piece of whatever it is, so... Maybe I chose wrong on my mirror choice. I was at the thrift store, so it kind of went with what was there. Maybe it's the microphone, but it sounds like a dull plastic thud on my end. Well. Maybe it's my ears, too. I might be mistaking I don't know what glass mirrors are supposed to sound like compared to plastic. I thought if it just sounded like relatively solid, then it probably was. Stop it. Maybe we can do this. Right, for the last half of college. I keep getting distracted from the story, and I see Neo's post about college chow, and I was like, oh yeah, I was talking about that. Sorry, guys. My brain is so fucking fried from this week. I'm gonna be very glad when it's the weekend again. Which is only 2 days away. Again. Time means nothing. Mongoose, verily I say to thee, Ohio. Ohio gozaimasu. Oh wait, hold on. That's good morning, isn't it? That's not. A mind is a terrible thing. It really is. Man, and then I had that dream about getting murdered in a pizza parlor. It's just not a happy time for me, guys. Trying my best. I did finish some sounds in a really cool song that I don't know what I'm gonna do with. Like, I can't figure out lyrics to it. But I like the way it sounds. I just don't know. I don't even know if it needs lyrics. Who knows? Choke on the anchovies. No! Mongoose, you missed it. I was talking about this at the very beginning of stream, but... These are all going to get glued down too, by the way. Don't make microplastics if you're going to throw them away, because that's bad for sea turtles in some way, shape, or form. I'd feel bad making confetti otherwise, but these will be glued down. No, I had a dream. So I tried to take a nap before stream, and I did take a nap, but I kind of napped too close to the sun and went into like some deep REM sleep and had a nightmare. And I had a dream that I was playing games at an arcade, like a whole bunch of like cabinet stand-up. And in those arcades where it's all just the stand-up cabinet games, it's kind of maze-like, you know? And so I was in this place, and there was kids running everywhere, playing games and stuff, and then the power gets cut, and then I hear a voice outside that I recognize as Baby Firefly from House of a Thousand Corpses, and I'm like, oh shit, that's not a good voice to be here. So I like duck beneath a window, but I try to look outside. And Otis, the other character from... I haven't seen this movie in forever, so I'm not sure why they invaded my dreams. But he was out there, and so I was like, fuck. And so I duck below the window, and the shotgun barrel, like, comes over my head through the window, and then he just starts blasting. And it fucked me up. Fucked me up. Future K-fart. You didn't hear that. How's it going, Future? Welcome in. Pretty sure. Pretty sure. Although the Firefly family, they're assholes. They're assholes enough. I could see it. But I don't know. Maybe, I mean, there's always bad news involving gun violence right now. And so I'm sure that invaded my dream. Why it took the form of horror movie characters that I haven't seen in forever, who knows? But, you know. It's usually a house that's trying to kill me. You have some monster house flashbacks. Hey, Aaron, is that what's going on? No, they gave warning. Yeah, Baby Firefly was nice. She gave me some advance. And it was weird, too, because, like, I remember in the dream, like, walking up to the front door of this, like... It looked like... It was an arcade, but it looks like what Pizza Huts used to look like. With, like, the red checked curtains and, like, the wood grain everything. How am I doing? I'm doing okay, Future. I'm doing all right. Trying my best right now, but that's okay. How are you doing? Happy Wednesday. Apparently it's really hard to keep ribbons straight. We're cutting up a bunch of things for a multimedia zine that we're doing tonight. Well, we're cutting the things up. We're not putting the zine together because we have to make fake Polaroids first for it. But they're little companions to the music that I'm releasing. It's all demo stuff that I'm doing here, so whatever. But I'm having fun with it, so. Dad survived a mass shooting when you were in 6th grade, so all this gun activity is just Tuesday. Well, that doesn't make it okay or normal, and I'm sorry that it's just a Tuesday for you, but fuck. And yeah, it does seem like it's news all the time about it here, but... Almost done with this, and we get to move on to the green. My only regret using ribbon for this is that we don't have any circle pieces of confetti, but I think it'll be okay. The point will get across. I was hoping at the thrift store I would be able to find just like someone's discarded bag of confetti from a New Year's thing. I wasn't that lucky, so we get leftover Christmas ribbon instead. Let's do that one first. That was the main one. Your brain shut off. Emotional centers protect itself. I've had some past traumas do that. In fact, I did a lot of self-work stuff this summer, and I discovered some things where I was like, huh, I didn't know that part of my brain had, like, boxed that off. That's interesting. We should probably try and work on that. I can't get it to lay straight. Just went from a comically large slab phone down to a reasonably sized one with rounded edges, and it feels jarring. I know it was the right move for you and your poor hands and pockets, but it's going to be a tough adjustment. What did you go from to? Round corner sounds like iPhone. But I don't know. Oh my god, chat, put your finger right there. Right in the center. S23 Ultra to an S25 Samsung? Those early 90s brick phones. Remember I did a skit in theater? And one of the props, we did like technology through the eras. And one of the props was a giant cell phone from the 80s. But we made it like 3 feet tall. And it was cardboard, so the person walks up and it looks like they're holding like a normal size phone, and then they turn sideways and it was this ginormous brick. It looked pretty good. Literally couldn't pay me to join the Apple ecosystem. Yeah. I'm in the Apple ecosystem and I'm liking it not so much anymore. I really don't like how now they force you, basically like you can get other stuff to make it work and adapters and shit, but they basically make it nigh impossible to comfortably use corded headphones anymore. Just stupid. A slab phone, or also known as two-handed phones, often have sharper corners. Phones were like cell phones were ridiculously huge for a while there too. Like, I feel like they were like super tiny, like the flip phones, and they got the like the side with the keyboard. But then the smartphones got like ridiculously ginormous. I think almost a small tablet. Some of the Samsungs I've seen are ridiculous. Ridiculous. I know you're talking about Samsungs. I found my actual old Samsung tablet the other day. It holds a charge for like 10 minutes, maybe. For some reason, the last time I used it, I had my background picture was fucking Mickey Rourke from The Wrestler for some reason. So that's perpetually on there now. Defaulted into the Apple ecosystem. Your old phone broke, and I had used Apple phone from someone else, so you transferred it. What's up, Melody? Welcome in. How's your night going? Happy Wednesday. They seem to do that repeatedly with phones. They'll get bigger and bigger until someone's like, Jesus, guys, we're out of control here. We're modifying the way pants work for these phones. I've got to bring this back in. I think they just get closer and closer to laptops, and then someone's like, nah, 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 this is a phone. The phone people are like, fine. Fine. Good to be here? Well, I'm glad you are here. It's good to be here, too, I think. There was a brief moment there I was like, I don't know if I want to stream tonight. Pre-nap, even. And I was like, nah. Calm dam? Isn't that just a calm dam? I don't want to know what Shreddy was talking about. I hope they're having fun out in the great blue yonder. Oi! You have 5 minutes until dinner, sir. That's right. Do you want to say hi to chat? You want to come up here and be a friendly kitty? Yeah? Okay. Hold on. I gotta hide the plastic from you so you don't eat it. Hey, buddy. Come here, you orange bastard. Yeah, I know. Hey, look up here. No? Loki's lurking beneath my feet right now because it is very close to his dinner time. And he's a boy who knows no patience. He's a little orange boy who knows no patience. Seems to be common with people in the color orange. Hi, buddy. You gonna be good patient for a minute? Not claw up the floor like you've done so ever often. Ads are even coming up. Like, I believe in you. I know you can do this. Sinister, welcome in. How's it going? Please don't chew on the codex, my dude. Not you, Sinister. You can chew on the codex all you want. Here. There you go. When in doubt, paper bag. I'm gonna. Ah. That was my offer. I carried the cat to the end of the driveway with my daughter this morning to meet the bus. He was convinced that I let the loud bus monster eat the child. Oh no. Oh, big no. Remember when we first moved here, Loki was very not okay with the train sound. Since we live right next to the train tracks, we get the sound as they go by every time. And he was very concerned for a little bit. Shopping for plant lights? Nice, nice. You have a new Hoya plant being shipped here and I need more lights. Nice. Sounds like a good dilemma to have though. Like part of the process of owning plants. I want to get, wait, hold on. Are Hoyas the one that I'm thinking about? That I'm thinking of? Yeah, the syrup from them is like super sweet. I know that because my grandma had one of these plants, and well, she still does. God, she's had that plant since some of my earliest memories. That's kind of weird. It's dark, cold, and foggy here. All the stuff tropical plants don't like. Yeah, hers is in like this big windowsill, and it's flourishing. But I didn't know what it was as a kid, and I would get up there and try and eat the syrup out of the flowers on my grandma's Hoya plant. Because she had herbs. She had like an herb garden and like honeysuckle, and so I was taught that, you know, some plants have tasty things, and I thought Hoya was one of them. Oops. Brought him back in and he rubbed all over the Crocs and he almost shoved his face in one, then kept camping out by the door and hoped she would come home alive. Hopefully that hope was not in vain. Take a picture next time you see it. I'd love to have an old one like that. I will, Sinistar. That house is a state away. So I don't know when the next time I'm gonna see that plant is. That kind of makes me sad. But she always called it a jasmine plant too, which I found strange after I learned what it actually was. I want to get one of the Hindu rope ones that are like, those ones look really cool. Hers though is, I'm looking at pictures right now. It didn't have super thick leaves. I think it was a star Hoya, just like a standard, a basic one. The bright white flowers. But it didn't have super thick leaves like some of these do. It had more... It had thinner leaves, if I remember right. Bought some grow lights from just the grocery store when I was trying to grow seedlings this summer. And they actually worked pretty well. I was impressed. They weren't like a different color or anything, so I was suspicious that they were just like regular lights that had been packaged as grow lights. I was able to grow like sprouts, but I couldn't maintain them from there. My biggest problem with growing plants from seeds is I can't get them past, like, one, I always doubt myself with when it's time to transplant, but also I have a big struggle going from like the first couple of leaf sprouts to like them developing like a good stem system. They always end up dying before that point. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Like if my light's just too far away or what. Like hundreds. Hoya carnosa. It's really hard to do it from... Yeah, but I want to learn. Seems like something I need to... That looks right. The leaves kind of have little white spots on them too. Yeah. Pretty sure that's the kind my grandma has. And it goes like up along the top of her her little sunsetter. That's not the right windowsill. That thing. Oh, we have ads in 10 seconds. Everybody run. Get a drink of water, get a stretch in, all of the good things. We're going to be right back. And yeah, run. Okay. Couple things. One, welcome back, everyone. Hope you had a fantastic time doing anything but watching the ads, right? Two, I finally got my tea, Nuka. I forgot about making tea, and I finally did, so we got some cozy tea. That plus the wonderfully herbalized gummy I just took. We might get some sleep tonight. It might happen. We're gonna hope. Three, this mirror is indestructible. I think you're right, Aaron. I think this is plastic or acrylic because I took this sucker outside onto my balcony, and my balcony is concrete. Not nice wood or anything like that. Solid slab beneath my feet. And I just like into the ground or I threw it on the ground. It did nothing. It cracked. It sounded like it cracked. No, this is plastic. This is like a plastic cover on one side of it. Didn't do shit to it. Took a screwdriver. I couldn't find the hammer. Took a screwdriver from Goji's room. And, tried that. Nothing. You can see the little scratchy scratches. Now, that's from the fucking screwdriver that I was, like, psychoing against this. Nothing. Nothing whatsoever. Not even a little bit of a dent. There's just those scratches. And honestly, what the fuck? I picked the strongest mirror I possibly could for this project. To no avail. All right. Back to confetti making. Welcome back, Melody. Also, tea. Need to take a gummy soon. I recommend it. Mine was watermelon flavored. And my tea is mint flavor, so we're gonna see how that goes. Getting deep and personal at Goji stream too. What kind of flavor of deep and personal? Do I need to come in and redeem Austin Powers again and then leave? The ad you got were of cats and dogs. They were cute. Were they advertising cats and dogs, or were they advertising something else? Indestructible. Yeah, no kidding. I picked that one. I had one from like a broken jewelry box that I was gonna get, but then I was like, ooh, this one's bigger, more surface area. Like I could shatter it more and rearrange it in cool ways since it's not like edges. So I put the other one back. Also, this one was lighter, and I should have figured it was plastic because of that. And I got the lighter one because I went to the by weight thrift store. Joke's on me. It is trying to save you from 7 years of bad luck, but I need it for the art. That cancels it out, right? It's like doing it for research. Like, the powers that be get it. Best part about pain, it lets you know you're still alive. And if you're still alive, anything's possible. I like your mindset, Mongoose. So, okay, so food. With the current game prices, you think it's time to wear the hat and sail the sea in a ship with a black flag? I say, do what you gotta do to enjoy the things that billionaires hide behind paywalls because of no other reason than greed. That's what I say to that. Weird, I can't have mint or chamomile tea as I seem to have an intolerance from it, but I can have mint flavoring and mint leaves. Sail the fucking seas, bitches! Welcome in, Attack. It's good to see you tonight. I'm over here like, hey, man, you do what you need to do to get by. And Attack's like, mateys, when we going? Happy Wednesday, Attack. God, it's been a week. Find some broken mirror somewhere. You know, that's a lot more difficult to come by than you would think. 70 to 90 US dollars is too much. Yeah. Yeah, it is. I remember being upset when a game was like 40 bucks. And now... Oh, how naive was I? Or get one of those glass cutter things. I could do that too, but like I'm doing the zine in the next 2 weeks, and like I don't know, DIY or die on this, you know? You need a hook hand? I got you. Also stole that. We ride at dawn, or something exciting to look forward to. At least for you, Halloween. Oh, that's right. Happy October, everyone. The weather here decided that it flipped its calendar over to 2, and it's rainy here, and I love it. I missed it. We ride at dawn. No, we sail at dawn. We could ride the high seas. We could ride those seas. Melody, I'm sure it'll work. Gonna improve your Beetlejuice cosplay a little more, and chef's kiss. Then we cook. And then. Nice. And by Beetlejuice cosplay, you mean the character Beetlejuice, not a different character from Beetlejuice, yeah? I'm excited to get mine and Goji's costume together this year. We've decided on what we're gonna do this year, and it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. Why did I say that? Why did I say that during Cooking Simulator? What? Very hyper tonight. Yeah, keep an eye on Vengeance. Vengeance is going at about 300 miles per hour right now, so just gotta make sure he doesn't do a hard drive thing and like spin too fast and break into 1,000 pieces, and I don't know what happens after that. What about High Sea Ecto Cooler? What about High Sea Ecto Cooler? There's Ecto in there, so I automatically think of Ghostbusters. I mean, Michael Keaton as Beetlejuice. Nice. That's alright. He's probably around here somewhere anyway. Got lots of weird corners in this house. I'm doomed. Nah. Doomed to a good time, maybe. Have you been drinking too much red Kool-Aid? Speaking of red Kool-Aid, I had to buy red food coloring today. Good old red 40. Because the store was already taking down their Halloween stuff and putting up Christmas stuff. I'm upset. Not a single costume. Today you learned about ear crystals. Do you know about ear crystals? I don't think I know about ear crystals. Tell me about ear crystals. Does it make you feel like you have something in the front of your skull? Because I have that, and my doctor was kind of helpful, but not really. He's so down to kick it with Keaton. He seems like he'd be a chill guy. Vengeance is the new Flash. Gotta go fast. Dimu, do I want to know what kind of crystals? Also, hi, Dimu. Okay, fair enough. You like punk music? Sweet, do you know any fast shit? Vengeance is like, yeah, but is it fast? Tiny calcium carbonate crystals in the inner ear. Does one put the calcium carbonate crystals in the ear, or do they grow there? We're almost to the end of this ribbon. Then we gotta disassemble those umbrellas, and then we're switching over to digital to make some weird found footage looking shit. Our bodies made them, and we need them. So if I lost my crystals, that might make my ear feel a little fucky, is what you're saying. They help us balance. Oh, shit. Damn, I didn't know that. Look at that. Some good old confetti. It's gonna... not in that one. So the idea with this one is that it's gonna go behind all of the writing and all of the... once we make the... Polaroid looking pictures and put those in here. I'm gonna have some pressed flowers, those Venus flytraps that we worked on Photoshop last time. Those are gonna go in here. I have to find that card though. That's the last thing. And there's a dead fly. I have a dead fly at work. Don't ask why, but it's going in here too. What do you mean? Just because they relieve stress and can see, those are two different kinds of crystals, I would think. But then again, I don't know. I don't know if you're talking about like vibrationally Dimu or more in line with your second example there. But, you know, whatever kind you have, I hope they're serving you well. So I went to the doctor today and I told him about you getting vertigo a few times in the past few months, and dude was like, ear crystals. Ear crystal vertigo occurs when tiny calcium carbonate crystals like dislodge from the normal position in the inner ear and their semicircular canals that cause a false sense of spinning or dizzying as the head is moved in certain directions. Oh, so that's what vertigo is. Crazy. Benign paroxysmal positional vertigo. I'm impressed that I made it through those words the first time. Weird. So one kind of vertigo, but not all kinds of vertigo. What's up, Chevy? Welcome in. Maybe not as fast as you're hoping. They're on YouTube called Sins Within Sorrow. Wait, isn't there a band called Sins Without Sorrow too? I'll put her indestructible mirror away. Rude, but all right. I don't know where my other umbrella is, so I think we're just gonna disassemble this one and call it good, cause my finding ability skills right now are probably not great. That's okay. Well, that is a type of vertigo. Okay. Got your blood work and other levels back, and I'm otherwise healthy. Nice. I went to the doctor again this past weekend for my ear. So like my ear infection's gone, but I still, it feels kind of weird. Like there was something in my ear. And I went to the doctor. He's like, well, there's nothing in your ear, and it doesn't sound like hearing loss, so you probably have eustachian tube dysfunction. I'm like, okay, what do I do about that? He's like, well, watch this YouTube video, and we're going to put you on Sudafed for a couple days. And keep taking Flonase. So I'm like, this isn't allergies at all, but who knows? Okay, we're going to disassemble this. So, and then at the end of our little appointment, my doctor was like, I've seen a lot about those Bluetooth things where you can stick something in your ear, and you requested this food, very nice, and it has a camera on it. You can look at the inside of your ear, and I'm like, oh yeah, I've seen those. I just didn't know if they were safe. And he's like, oh, I have no idea. I just have heard a lot of people talk about them. Like, wait, hold on. But wait, you're my doctor. You just gave me a YouTube video to watch. This, I have zero confidence in you now, sir. What? Let's sail at dawn. Yes, very nice. Huskar, welcome in. Yeah, how's it going? You watched the rest of I haven't watched the rest of Development. A lab person also thought you were in your 20s. Bitch, I am 40 in a year. Well, take the compliment. Last year, I had a new coworker, and they hadn't met me yet, and they carded me for alcohol. It's like, thanks. Because they commented, too. They're like, huh. I thought I legitimately had to card you. I thought you were, like, 19, 20. I was like, that's okay. Okay. Funny story. I did do an op in Colombia. Oh, actually, I can't comment on that. No, I totally can. Seems like you're going back and forth on yourself there, Dimon. All right. This makes me want to sail the high seas. We've got our little bowl of mixed media artifacts here. I'm going to set these to the side and switch over to digital so we can make the Polaroids for the same zine. I feel like we're baking something very unholy with all of our ingredients here. Chevy Rob had the ear crystal thing. She's prescribed exercises that move the crystals around, repositioning them. Interesting. I wonder if those are similar at all to the exercises that I'm supposed to learn from this eustachian tube video, because apparently there's more, like, you can massage your face to get stuff to move around in your eustachian tubes and get them to, like, break up. It's a series of tubes. Didn't a senator or, like, a congressperson say that? YouTube us, girl! I see you over there. Thank you for being multidimensional for me. Bracana, I think you need to do doctor. I could prescribe you YouTube videos for way right, no kidding. Like, goddamn. Most expensive 20 minutes, both times. Not looking forward to that. But yeah, no, that was it. And I was already on the Flonase stuff that he prescribed me, so I was like, well... And I told him that. I'm like, I still haven't finished the other bottle from 2 weeks ago. He's like, oh, just keep taking that then. It's like, why the fuck? Ah! Thank you. I guess. I've had 1 coffees, yes. How about second coffee? 11 C's. Who's 40? I don't know. Attack, hail Satan. As be with you. I don't know what the appropriate... You just say hail Satan back, or is there... Because I think there should be something cooler than just saying hail Satan back. Just feels cold, lifeless, empty. The opposite of satanic. Hers got out of whack due to a roller coaster. I'm wondering if whatever's going on with my ear tube is from the last trip that I did out of state. Because I remember listening to one album over and over again, and it sounded different for like a good hour. I didn't realize I was listening to the same album over and over again. And it was like canyon and then like way up into the mountains. And that's around when I started noticing that my ear was kind of fucky, so. Yay. Yay, moving very fast or going different elevations. Ears, why are ears so sensitive? Wish I could have second coffee. I had an energy drink probably way too late. Amen, brethren. I love it. That's okay, Huscarl. I hope you have a fantastic lurk. Thanks for saying hi. Oh. I unplugged my adapter so I could charge my phone. That would make sense. What? Wait, Chevy. What is memnock? I feel like I've heard that before. There we go. Google that, but I asked you. Of course it's hot. Well, you could have not, but you went out of your way to do it anyway. And so I'm still gonna thank you, so. I need this thing. I like amen, brethren. Especially if it was in some sort of hell yeah, brother type sound. Okay, so I started making these earlier. And then I stopped because I'm like, why don't I do this on stream? Open. Let's just do this instead. Recent files. No, you guys can't see what I'm doing, but soon. I promise. There we go. Okay, so the cups one on the left I made. The one on the right is my template from Canva that I'm using and just putting my pictures over the top of. So let's go ahead and grab those as well. That's exactly how it said. Or really high-pitched, like Mickey Mouse high-pitched. Because, hey man, brother! Just that level of high-pitched ridiculousness. I can see being serious. I can see being used. Soon. Soon! Happy birthday, Yosemite! Where? There they are. Haha. Haha! Hail Satan! Seems about right. It's fitting. That's an apt quote. That quote makes sense. That's the first one that I'm like, yeah, that's how... I can see a situation in which I would say that. Let's go downloads. Are they on my desktop? I don't remember which ones are which of these. What are you? Oh, okay, cool. This one, I put some noise on this to make it look a little more Polaroid-y, but it could use a little work still, so we're just gonna get these lined up for right now. Turned Snap on for one project, and now I'm regretting it. Let's add some noise in there. Maybe not that much noise. Just a little grit, and then we're gonna add some blur to it as well. Maybe a little more? Who is this? Oh, of course it's the Dead Kennedys. I was thinking Necromantics for some reason, but there wasn't enough stand-up. I was gonna make a cum joke when I got in here, but decided otherwise. Well, we'll have to do it next time, when you come again. Suck on Dis is a city in hell, and... I can see it. Like, if you were deep in the know, then you'd know. But that's an advanced response greeting, I think. There's levels. 7 levels, in fact. Or is it 9? 12:30, time to go to sleep. Good night, Sinister. You have a fantastic sleep. Thanks for hanging out. Good luck on your, the bright, shiny things. My brain is oatmeal tonight, guys. Lights. Good luck on your light hunt. I hope you find the ones that, God damn it, Kate. Why? Why? It was a good job. I was proud of myself. You can be upset all you want. I don't think I want to blur this one up anymore. What's this one? Okay. I don't think I meant to transfer this picture, but I also transferred a diagram on the embalming process, in case anyone was curious. This is how it works. Pretty self-explanatory, I think. To learn reading Uncanny X-Men Annual number 4. Well, okay, there was some like supplemental material to reading that. So, in part, yes. Nightcrawler's still my guy. I mean... Alright, let's... No, let's not do that. Let's select everything. Affinity, like I told you to. And then not mess with the shapes. We need them a little bigger, though, because this is like a paper size. What size are those Polaroids? Because I think a regular, like, Instax Polaroid little tiny guy will fit inside a zine regularly. And I want them to be, like, pseudo-realistic. Oh, there is 9, not 7. Why did I get 7? Press tab, then enter to ask AI mode. No! Google, quit trying to make me use your goddamn AI. They're getting pushy with this AI mode shit. What is the size in inches of an Instax Polaroid? Shake it like a Polaroid picture. 9 according to Dante. Instax mini prints are 2.4 by 1.8. That's weird. Ooh, that guitar in there. I like that. Alright, so let's group these up. This one will be window, Polaroid. And it needs to be 2.4 by 1.8. 2.4. Wait, Mini prints? No, I just want like the regular ones. Are they really that small? Polaroid Go. No, I just want the Instax ones. 2.4 by 1.8. Wow, damn. Tiny pictures. Okay, that's fine. That doesn't seem right. That's a tiny picture. That's not right. It can't be that small. What? Facts. Chevy. Not saying that is facts. Where's the... Aren't you a dog person? Hold on. I'm confused. There we go. 3.4 by 2.1. That sounds more likely. Let's try... Okay, where did that go? 3.4 by 2.1. That's 2.1 by 3.98. 3.398, so that's about the right size. What the hell was that other thing? It was converting it from centimeters. I wonder if they did their conversion wrong. No? Okay. Cool. Dogs are not fascist. That is mean. Those dogs are beaten and abused into obeying. My dog, however, is a Karen. Wrong. But my dog does have flaws. My dog's problem is that it's a cat. That is all. I forgot these had pictures under them, so I'm just gonna leave them where they're at. And honestly, it's not really a flaw. I mean, I think my dog's doing great. Oh, where'd he go? You ever seen a police cat? I guess they are kind of agents of their own. But they have to... I mean, dogs don't really get a choice if they're police dogs, so... They're helpless tools. And not in an insulting way. Just of the state. Today I learned my dog is a fascist. The things you learn on a Wednesday. This picture's a little weird because it has TV distortion on it, not Polaroid distortion on it, but I took it and for some reason that's how I decided to edit it, so we're gonna use it anyway. Nope. There we go. Moving up slowly. I think we might blur it just a little bit though. Yes, you are. Hey. I don't know. That's like it's like calling a cow a capitalist because it is part of an industry. It doesn't understand isms of any sort. Unless that's the sound it makes. So... Yeah, right there. Because then we can go 3 by 3 and then do a panel of 6. Like so. Or not. All of them, maybe? Oh. What if I just did it like this? Or not, I guess. Why? Oh, is it Alt? It's Alt. I'm using... Ah! I went from music software to Photoshop software, and I've been using the wrong set of shortcuts. I'm like, why is it not doing anything? This should be moving things around, and it's not. There we go. Okay. Life makes sense now. We can do things again. For you, Chevy? Cows or sluts? Okay, hold on. Tisk, tisk, tisk. Oh, did you get auto-modded on that? Sorry, I was too busy using the completely wrong set of tools to my utter despair. Hi, Goji. How are you? Did you raid? It's not the top of the hour. Okay, let's make everything square. Nice, fantastic. Oh, they're primary colors. I didn't realize I did that, but it's kind of cool. These pictures are going away though, so. Bottom left. Bottom middle. Bottom right. Let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of that. And let's get rid of that. Cool. Oh, that's a tiny picture as it is. Cool. That works. That one I kind of already put a blur effect on too, so I'm not too worried about that. If I blur that anymore, we're gonna lose sight of the cat in the corner. Hey? Physical you? Nah. Chevy, what year is it? Wow. Where'd they go? Okay. Oh, right, so I accidentally did the transfusion picture. So we don't actually have 2 other Polaroids. But I do have the butterfly pictures that we can use. Butterflies. I'm gonna hope this is a picture. Yep, okay, cool. Everything that I pulled off of my like secondary digital camera, that's just a little point and shoot. All of them have ridiculous number names, and I have no idea what's a video and what's a photo sometimes. Because it's all jumbled together, and so it's like, okay, let's hope this doesn't mess anything up when I import it. I think I'm just gonna do this. Guess we could do it this way as well. I'm gonna center it though, because that's nice. All of that can go away. Oh, we need to rasterize it. Like, what? I just want the middle part of it. Did you hear Jane Goodall passed away today? I might have. Yes. I didn't know it at first, and then I saw one thing about Jane Goodall, and I was like, oh, and then I saw another thing, and I was like, oh. My response was delayed, but yes, I did hear. Much of he wants you to take wait, hold on. Take that pic of you times 6 and Andy Warhol. Which picture of me? Which picture of me? Okay, let's... Oops. There we go. Okay. It's like, I know. I'm gonna post that twice and then hide this group because I want to see what that did. And then I need to deselect everything. This one's gonna be a side Polaroid. I realized we hadn't done one of those yet. Is that not you? Oh, this person? No, this is a stock image. This is just my my template that I'm using for my own. I'm making fake artifacts for a zine that I'm working on. Okay, let's just make it bigger and then crop it. Like so. Get rid of... I guess I could use the other picture as a reference. That would be smart, K. There we go. Boop. Nope. Boop. There we go. That one is a little too sharp, though. We need to dirty it up for a Instax picture. Liquid Death has a new flavor called Deathberry Inferno, and it is legitimately spicy. Inferno seems to be a recurring theme tonight. Strange. It is legitimately how spicy? Like sour spicy or like... What do you mean? I saw the cherry one at the store the other day, and I almost got it. But I would have had to have gotten a 6-pack, and I haven't tried them yet. I don't want to be taken by surprise. Do I like the Alien movie franchise? I've only seen the first one. Have not seen any of the other Aliens. Like spicy. Like they put some cayenne in there and called it good. In fact, Goji, I think we watched the first Alien together, right? Huh? What? We watched the first Alien together? Yeah. The first time. No, I had seen it before that. Maybe. I might have seen it once before that, but I've only seen the first one. Tisk, why fuck with the perfect movie? I got the experience. That's all I need. No, I do want to see the other ones. I just haven't gotten to it yet. I have a long list of movies. They put ghost pepper in it. What did they pair it with? Ghost berry. Is the berry also the pepper part? Or did they give it, like, some blueberry or something to soften the blow? I want to see what happens when we turn the noise way up and then add blur to it. Wait. Why didn't it do it? Oh, did I press cancel? Oops. Okay, let's try that. I forgot how much I liked this song. Strawberry and lime and ghost pepper. Okay, I'd try that. I usually don't like my my beverages to bite me in a ghost pepper sense. But I'd be willing to give it a shot because that actually sounds really good. There we go. Okay, cool. Ghost pepper and mint would be good. I could see that going well together. I mean, mint jelly's a thing, and jalapeno jelly's a thing, and they're both green, so. I have to say, this is the spiciest water I've ever had. Is hot sauce spicy water? Or does it depend on the ratio of water to spice? Because you can drink hot sauce. I know this for a fact. For some reason. This water's an absolute bitch about itself. You need to write a review about this liquid death flavor. And I think it needs to be published where Liquid Death could see it, because I don't want to say it's getting a good review, but it's getting a review. Carbonated water is spicy water. It's water with attitude. What was this a picture of? The swamp, apparently. But, oh wait, there was a frog over here. Can't really see it too well, but it's there, I promise. Bruh. What? Oh, yeah, that would be probably good. Done. Saved. Oh, my boot's in that picture. That's my boot. I don't want to use that picture anymore. Do we have one closer of the frogs? Maybe? Perhaps? No? What's this? Ah! There he is. We'll use that one. We'll zoom in a little bit, though, so he's a little bigger in there. Right now, he's swamped. Okay, we're gonna do this the smart way this time and rasterize everything first before we forget. There we go. Cool. Have a good night, Chevy. Thanks for hanging out. Good to see you. Get some good sleeps. Really? What is that doing? Oh, I have snap on. That's why. Hey, whoa. Unnecessary. That kind of jump scared me a little bit. Carbonated water is not spicy water. It's crunchy water? What? Why can't it be both? Crunchy, spicy. I still haven't decided what that sunshine flavor actually is. They say it's citrus. I say it's a conspiracy. Oh my god. Where's my guides? Filters, window, help. Snapping. Enable snapping. No snapping! Be gone, snap. Ah ha ha. There we go. Okay, cool. We can do things now. Tell me which pixels I want where. Okay, fine. This flavor is both crunchy and spicy. Oh, the liquid death. I could see that. Hot strawberries, though. I'm trying to imagine a spicy strawberry, and it's not working. I could see how it could work, so, like, I'm okay with the idea. But my brain won't add those two flavors together. Excuse me. Let's go with that. You could barely see his little face in there. There's a frog in there, though. He's watching. All right, cool. I think we have all the major colors of the rainbow represented. Oh, no, we don't. Orange. I think we're missing orange. I don't know. Those look pretty good, though. Thank you for the lurk, Melody. Thanks for hanging out, too. We're going to save this. We're going to export this on one page or the other. I really liked the orange one that I tried. Speaking of orange. Of Liquid Death, but I haven't been able to find it since. The cherry one intrigues me. I like some cherry things. Some don't taste like cherry, and I don't understand why they think they do. Whoa. Whoa. Polaroid. Fake Polaroids, I guess? Fake Polaroids. And these are for Ugly Thing zine. Cool. We're gonna do the same thing. I think I am gonna print out the not the embalming. Yeah, the embalming diagram. And use it, because why not? I have a hard time with cherry flavored things. It always reminds me of child's cough medicine. I never minded the taste of cough medicine as a kid. But then again, I don't remember a lot of cherry cough medicine. I remember one time I really liked the flavor of one specific kind of like cold medicine. I don't know what it was. It was bright pink. It wasn't Pepto-Bismol. I know that because it came in a little tiny bottle. It was for colds. And it was bright pink and it was super sugary and I really liked the way it tasted. And I remember vividly as a kid sneaking into the medicine cabinet and drinking like half a bottle and then hiding behind my pile of stuffed animals for my mom to find me. I thought it was just tasty stuff. Did not realize as a kid that it was medicine. But yeah, cherry flavored stuff, like as a kid. I remember like cough drops, and those were awful. Thinking of amoxicillin, I don't know, I took it for like at multiple I mean, I guess I was kind of a sick kid a lot of the times. But I would have had to have been on antibiotics for a long time if that was the case.
Oh, hi, Mark.
Oh, hi, Mark. Oh, hi, Peace. How's it going? How you doing? Is this... Okay, so this is the embalming process. I don't really want the stuff saying it's the embalming process. I just want the, like, diagram to use. Gonna get it about 2 pages, zine pages wide. I'm curious, though, now. I want to... Okay, amoxicillin for kids, pink. I don't think it was this stuff. Because one, it was in like a smaller bottle, and it was it had like a permanent dropper. Like I would take an entire dropper full. I don't know, maybe it is. I just feel like I took it a lot. I took it enough to know that I liked the way it tasted. Pretty confident you're referring to the amoxicillin bubblegum flavor. I remember it being super grainy and sugary. Maybe it was. I mean, I was like 5. maybe 4. Is that what it... Why was I on antibiotics for so long as a child? The pink stuff from the fridge. I got it from the medicine cabinet. I very vividly remember my mom keeping it in the medicine cabinet. That probably wasn't the best thing. Loved. Clearly I did too. Enough to steal it and drink the majority of a bottle. Because you're fucking sick. I mean, I had the flu a lot as a kid. I'm wondering, I've always wondered, like, if that's because of celiacs, like, because I found out I was celiac as an adult, but I was sick a lot as a kid. Shit. That puts things into perspective for me. Okay. This is a tiny-ass chessboard. This style of singing, question mark, has always fascinated me. It's really cool. Fun fact, you dated an embalming student a long time ago. Wild stuff. Yeah, I bet. We're using the diagram. Not the aneurysm hook, no. Not this time. I ate Tums like candy once, maybe as a 5-year-old. But that's just Tums. At the very most, that'll give you like a stomach ulcer or something. But like, because of the amount of chalk. Won't it? The ghost pepper water goes right up into your sinuses every time. It's like drinking wasabi. Okay, now I kind of want to try it, because that sounds like an experience, at the very least. Oh no. Oh no, they went to bed. How dare they? Fucking rude. Fucking rude. We haven't read it over here in a bit. That's just something. Do they want to use you for practice like your wife did for nursing school? Huh? With amoxicillin? I don't know, man. I remember puking a lot as a kid. I remember a lot of afternoons spent on the couch with like a can of Coke with a straw, just dog sick. Man, I wonder why I was so sick that much as a kid. That got me thinking. That's what I thought it was like. I thought it was just like cold medicine or like vitamins or something. Also practice. Why practice? Wait, did they read too? Motherfuckers. They have had food, by the way. They have. I didn't change their water though. Oh, Loki, yeah. I wonder if Indy ate his food. So those bowls are empty. Oh, I hope I didn't just accidentally knock on this person. Okay, I didn't. Okay, cool. I hate that the knock button is so close to like the channel name on the left-hand side in Twitch. It scares me. It scares me a lot. Did they want to use you for... Oh, to the embalming student thing. Okay, that makes more sense. I was like, wait, hold on. Wanted a trip to their class to an embalming facility in San Francisco. That's the day. I learned that there are San Francisco Giants licensed caskets. Interesting. I think I've seen caskets with, like, bands and stuff on them. Yeah. Like, there's a Kiss-themed one, I'm pretty sure. But that doesn't surprise me because it's fucking Kiss. They license everything merchandise. I'm pretty sure there's a Kiss casket, right? I'm not making this up. And they spelled it with a K, too. Yeah, the Kiss casket is an item of merchandise licensed by the rock band Kiss. It is a casket decorated with the Kiss logo and pictures of the band members. It is fugly. It is fucking awful. I wonder if that's a thing for most National Football League teams. Also, yeah. Confusion. I am confused. The Kiskit. The Kiskit, a casket. An orange and black body basket. Fun fact, the folks that choose to have concrete entomb their casket, in a vault, there are few different options, but at the end of the day, if someone were to open up that vault and casket, it would just be soup. Soup. just from stuff getting in, and then the body like. But a lot of the juices and stuff, wouldn't they eventually like evaporate or dry up? That's when I decided I want to be eco-bear. I want to be a tree. I've always wanted to be a tree, or just fry me up. Just turn me into ashes. That's fine too. But I guess you kind of have to be for. And there's a place in the Bay that offers it. Nice. I haven't heard about too many companies that do it. I've also heard of the one that turns you into compost. So like you're kind of like mulched into a bunch of wood chips, which I thought would be kind of cool. Just chuck me in the woods. I kind of thought about like writing in that I wanted to be part of one of those cadaver farms where they like lay out your body to see how it decomposes in different crime scene situations. You can walk through and see just like bodies covered in cages rotting in the sun. I thought that would be interesting. Science, but very specific science I want to be donated to. Sky burial might be nice. Someone was telling me about sky burials, how they can't do sky burials anymore. Something about the vultures being like infected or something. Basically the vulture population has been dying off, so they don't like sky burials can't be done anymore. It's a really fucking sad story. Launch me into space. Just big old space cannon. Grab J's in the ocean. I'm an organ donor, so they can harvest me all they need. I think I'm an organ donor. Can't remember. I need to check. I think that's something I need to do after stream, which is sooner rather than later because we are going to be raiding out. It's 9 p.m. I gotta get up at 6, and my sleep schedule is really fucked right now, so I am fucking exhausted. But thank you for hanging out with me for a couple hours tonight, chat. I enjoyed talking about death and spicy water and pirates and all of the above things. So thanks for keeping me company. I'm excited to work more on these zines. Like I said, one of them is for a music thing, intro thing that I did that's already out. And then I have a couple more song demo things that I'm working on and doing visual art stuff with as well because I'm a fucking nerd. And that's what all of these like little tiny one-page scenes that we're working on now is going to go towards. So it seems like a lot of chaos right now, but soon it will make sense. So thank you. Let's see. Today is Wednesday. I don't think I'm going to get a focus stream in tomorrow, so I will see you next over on Goji's channel, 6 p.m. Friday for some rocksmithing. Until then, please take care of yourself. We're going to raid over into, let's see, are they in a BRB? Okay, as long as they're not raiding out. We're going to raid over into Vasalt Art. They had a Kato on stream just a minute ago. I don't know if they're going to still be there when they get back, but we're going to see. Until next time, though, friends. Please take care of yourselves. Please check in on your neighbors. Drink your water. Don't panic. Don't panic. Done today? Yeah, food. I need to take care of myself. I think I'm running on fumes and I need to take care of myself. So, but we were on for 2 hours. And that's kind of sometimes usual for Wednesday. All right. I'll see you guys soon. Be safe.